Welcome to Minecraft, and this is Hogwarts. Now, it's been a while since I've created a video. This is actually the second video in my series. I have made lots of changes, and there's been lots of things happening. As you can see, I've got a slightly different texture pack running. I think this texture pack's pretty cool, and I'll try to put the name of it in the comments when I've uploaded this, but I think it's actually pretty cool. I like it a lot better than the original default pack that came with the game. Now at the moment I'm in the tower above the boathouse, so let's go down and let's have a look at the changes. So you can see now that I've got access now to this tower above the boathouse, and you can see out there the land is still very much just green and flat. Inside the boathouse I've created these landings so I can get access up to the tower. I've also created a bit of a change with the layout of the boathouse. As you can see, it is now facing due east, and it makes it a lot nicer, a lot smoother walls, a lot more aesthetically pleasing. Now as you come out here, you'll notice also that a lot of the land is now gone. This is what I call my Mark IV version. I found a lot of major errors in the previous version that you saw in the last video clip. And so what I've done now is created the whole thing again from scratch. So my focus has been mostly upon the castle. So right now let's go up and have a look. I haven't really done much with the land around. I've just left it pretty bland and blank. I'll fill that in later with cliff faces and so forth. I did create I used a blueprint that I found on the internet to recreate this. It's a lot neater, a lot nicer, a lot more accurate, better spacing as well between a lot of stairways, especially down to the boathouse. Now, as you can see up here, I've got our courtyard going up to a much larger entry area than my previous version. And here is the Great Hall. But this is what I've been working on. I've decided that the best thing to do was to start building this central part of the castle. So, in here, this is the grand staircase. So, it goes down from there right up here, and you can see all the different entries I've got. They're just temporary openings in the wall into some of the other levels. I'll just show you one or two levels. Some of them aren't actually completed. As you can see, I've still got lots of stone inside. But this here would be the dungeons, or at least I will call them the dungeons. It's a bit hard trying to work out where everything goes. It's been really complex trying to work out which level's which. As you can see, I'm still not quite finished. I've got a lot of stones. Ooh, creepy music. Now, most of it's just empty, lower regions, all pretty much the same. This is the Gryffindor Tower, right up high. Now, this area here, you can see there's this opening here, and this goes off to the suspension bridge. Oh, got the viaduct bridge there, but I need to make some changes over there. It doesn't match up properly. But this is the suspension bridge here, and the entry there. And then here, this is the interior of the castle. Going up to Gryffindor Tower again. I've got some of the roof. This is the hospital wing, or the beginnings of the hospital wing. Now, this tower, according to a Harry Potter wiki, is actually supposed to be the North Tower, which is really strange, because it's the most southern tower in the castle. Now, you can also see the battlements. I've got a couple of outlines of, oh, bit of a lag. Got the outlines of some of the rooms here. Of course, all this is just going to change. This is the quad. Now, I'm not really happy with this. It looks really bland and dry. There's a lot more windows to put into these big walls. I'm still trying to think about the height of this quad. It doesn't seem to work as well. There's a lot of changes in the levels. A lot of the floors don't actually line up the way they should. So I'm still working on a lot here. So you can see this, the ground floor, which has been my bane of existence. This actually is what will be the library, but I've decided at the moment that this will be the ground floor of the castle, this section here. Now, once that actually works out, means this section here will be ground floor. Right here. Now, unfortunately, that may change. After all, I think this is supposed to be the first floor and this is supposed to be the ground floor. There's still trying to work out a lot. As you can see, there's a lot to do. A lot of thinking. As I can also got lots of height off the ground for the castle. The grand staircase. This tower here actually is pretty cool. Dark spot. As you can see, I've got the roof going in. This tower here, I am planning to probably turn this into the Ravenclaw Tower. I know that according to the Harry Potter wiki, it is supposed to be on the west side of the castle. Now this little staircase here brings you up to this little area here, and the staircase continues to go up the castle into more levels. This of course will be the top of this little staircase area. This roof will come right up in a peak, right a lot higher than this tower here, and there'll be another 1, 2, and then a third floor up here in that roof of the tower. So this tower here will be extremely high with floors. As you can see, the hospital wing again, and the Gryffindor Tower again, and over there, this, as I said earlier, this is the North Tower, which doesn't sit well with me. I think it should really not be the North Tower. According to the Harry Potter wiki, it is actually the Divination Tower, or the North Tower. Now, that just doesn't sit right with me, and I might not actually use it for that. I might send the North Tower up here. Now, what I've got left, as you can see, I've got lots more to do in here, and this is my main focus, to get this central part of the tower done. Hogwarts is basically for castle buildings, so there's this central section here which I'm going to finish, and then off this side from the hospital wing you've got the west wing, and then the wooden bridge and the clock tower and so forth. Down here, of course, as you saw, the grand staircase, but also the Great Hall and the entrance hall, so that's another building. But then off this section here is the major building of the castle. The long corridors, the transfiguration rooms, the defense against the dark arts, the bell towers, the greenhouses, a lot is up in this area. And so, I'm hoping to keep people informed and keep making these videos. Don't forget to rate and comment. Let me know how I'm going. Maybe you've got something that might help me with making this a lot more accurate. And thank you. Enjoy.